In 9 hours, we have the new mini set A3B, aka Eevee Grove, coming out at 11 p.m. PST for my time zone. And I'm here to give you guys my predictions on what the final 2 EX Pokemon are going to be. So traditionally in mini sets, we usually get around 5 EX Pokemon. This has been seen in Mythical Island, Triumphant Light, and Extra Dimensional Crisis. Although there was Shining Reverie, which is the only other mini set with a B in it that actually had a total of 9 EX Pokemon. However, as 3 out of 4 of the mini sets have only had 5 EX Pokemon, I'm going to base that this one only has 5, not to exceed anybody's expectations or my own. So just to remind people, we already know of 3 EX Pokemon in Eevee Grove. We have Eevee EX, Flareon EX, and then we have Sylveon EX. So this is going to be my first prediction. As we already have Eevee EX, we have Flareon EX, which covers the Kanto, or the original trio of the evolutions. We already have both Glaceon and Leafeon EX, which covers like the grass slash ice that got introduced in Sinnoh. We already have Sylveon EX confirmed, which is like kind of like the new one in X and Y, which doesn't have a partner yet. Please Game Freak, please give me a new evolution. I am begging. That just leaves both Umbreon and Espeon. So I can see this going 2 ways. I'm gonna be so real. One, I can see them not even giving us one of these Pokemon as an EX. Although I have 2 opinions. One, I do think it's going to be Umbreon if it was one of them, and there's 2 reasons for that. One, if we look at dark types, honestly, dark types suck. The only good dark types are the Ultra Beasts, which are played in their own deck, and Darkrai. Weavile EX, who used to be good, has not been meta relevant, bro, for a long time. And even when it was like last meta relevant in Shining Reverie, aka the first season of Ranked, it was really only decent like the first couple weeks. Like it kind of like fell off hard towards the end. So this believes we might be getting Umbreon EX because dark types honestly do need some support. But the second reason I think it might be Umbreon EX is because Game Freak, or not Game Freak, Dina, whoever creates Pokemon Pocket, they want money. Umbreon, if they make an immersive Umbreon and that card is fire, people are going to spend money, and they are going to spend money. That is literally why I think it will be Umbreon EX. Although I do low-key think they could troll us. They could give us an Espeon EX because I feel like Psychic types low-key need support. Although we already have Sylveon. So originally I was going to say Espeon, but because Sylveon is also obviously Psychic as there is no Fairy type, I don't think they would give us 2 Psychic evolutions, EXs. So I think it's going to be Umbreon because I feel like they kind of want one. If we don't get Umbreon EX though, I think they're going to save that for a different mini set when they actually need 1, more players in case the game is starting to die, and 2, they need money. Now going off of my second prediction. So if we look at every single mini set, we've actually gotten a legendary in each of them. Mythical Island being Celebi and actually Mew as well. Triumphant Light being Arceus, and then Shining Reverie having Giratina with Extra Dimensional Crisis. I guess technically not having legendaries. Well, no, actually, no, it has Tapu Koko. Ultra Beasts are like close enough. But I forgot Tapu Koko is a legendary. So yeah, every single mini set has had at least 1 legendary in it. Actually, like after looking at all the legendaries, I don't even know which EX Pokemon they would give me. And also I should clarify, I know that Celebi and Mew are technically mythical Pokemon and not legendaries. I don't care. I just count them as legendaries, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Ever since a kid, they're legendaries. I don't care about the specifics. But because I don't think really like a legendary would make sense. I guess like Necrozma, because like they could do like a Giratina situation where they made a Necrozma. I know we technically have the promo pack Necrozma EX, like the combined version of it, but like I don't know, dude, like maybe they give us just a Necrozma like Psychic EX, maybe they do that. But I feel like if it was going to be a mythical Pokemon, I feel like they could give us Jirachi in case, maybe like hinting that the next pack is going to be Gen 3. I also could low-key see a similar thing. One, it could just be Zorora because we already have like the we already got like the one from the special one from the battle pass, the $10 thing, the gold pass, whatever the hell it's called, bro. Or I could see it either being Melota, I feel like I pronounced that wrong, but Genesect, or like Diancie or something, and basically giving us a heads up that it could also be Gen 5 as the next like major set in Pokemon Pocket. Or actually, now that I'm thinking about it, bro, Melmetal EX might actually be the next mythical, because I'm just thinking about like Let's Go Eevee, to be honest. That's like the only reason. So I think it could be like one of those mythical Pokemon. But I do think there probably will be a legendary or a mythical, or maybe they actually break the kind of like saying that all the mythicals, like who knows, maybe it was just a coincidence that all the 4 had either a legendary or a mythical, who knows. But that's going to be my second prediction. And my third prediction for what the EX Pokemon can be, because obviously, you know, there's only 2 slots left open if we are assuming there is 5, but I want to give 3 predictions. So like I said, just to clarify, Umbreon EX is probably going to be like one of them if it is. Second one could be a mythical or a legendary, probably like one of the, like my guesses are like a couple, like the 4 or 5 that I stated. My final prediction for a EX Pokemon that might be in the new set is going to be actually either a new Blastoise or a Venusaur. One, Shining River gave us a new Charizard. And I'm just kind of like thinking, I don't really think they're going to give us like Gen 3 Pokemon. Maybe like it also could just not be a starter, but maybe every B set they just give us a new one. I personally would love a new Venusaur, but I kind of feel like it's going to be a new Blastoise low key. Cause I'm just like thinking like, I don't know, like Eevee is like technically a pseudo starter in like Let's Go Eevee. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they just give us like a new Blastoise, like I said, a new Venusaur. Maybe they even just give us a new Pikachu, bro. Maybe they just give us a new Pikachu. I could see like either of those 3 options. Personally, I would love, I'm fine with Blastoise, bro, but I really would love a new Venusaur, a Venusaur that is actually good somehow. But that's like kind of like my final guess, just because I don't know, like Eevee's like, I'm trying to like use some logic here when there's probably no logic. Because if you think about it, bro, there's not logic in these mini sets, bro. They just be putting in random guys. Like we have like a Low Doug trio. We got Probopass. I guess, you know, you say Probopass, you know, because the dude was like metal. They wanted the metal EX Pokemon. Extra Dimensional Crisis. Or not Extra Dimensional Crisis, but a Shining Reverie. I mean, dude, we also got, I mean, Colossal is pretty popular, but we got B Barrel. And we also got stuff like Trio. So like we have no clue what they're going to be able to give us. They probably do just put a meme pick that's just going to be garbage. But I'm going to just lock in, bro. I'm gonna just lock in my final answers, bro. Mythical or a legendary. Umbreon EX, or maybe it is Espeon, but I just don't think they're gonna give 2 psychic types. Or maybe they save Umbreon. I feel like they low-key might. Or it's going to be Blastoise, Venusaur, or a new Pikachu copy. Anyways, I think that does it for the video. If you are new here, I do upload basically every single day, or at least I'm getting back into it. I kind of took last season off, didn't have the most fun of it, but anyways, I got top 400. I got 27 at the biggest tournament of all time. I've also won 3 tournaments. You know, I do ranked streams and stuff like that. I also do casual decks, which I want to do more of this season, tournament gameplay, stuff like that. So if you do want to follow or sub so you can keep up to date with some the Pokemon Pocket meta, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm very close to 1,000, so I just want to say thank you once again to everyone who has supported the channel since the beginning, or anyone who just like joins in at any point in time during my YouTube journey. And very excited for this new set, bro. And we're going to be actually streaming at launch, opening some packs, looking at all the new cards. Then we're going to be going to sleep, waking up early morning, and we will be streaming and trying out all the elite decks. Anyways, peace out and have a lovely day as always.